video, you will learn how to use Excel to make a scatter plot between your two quantitative variables. So this is the tutorial that you need for the very last stage of our project. So I'm going to demonstrate this by looking at the 2010 census data, and we're going to choose two variables to investigate. So I'm going to choose, let's say, median household income and high school graduation rates. Okay, before I do anything, I want to think about what do I want to be my response variable and what do I want to be my explanatory variable. I think I'm going to choose household income as the explanatory variable. Okay, so I need to do a couple things. First, I need to go ahead and highlight the column with my identifiers. So my observations are the 50 states, so I'm going to highlight that column and I'm going to copy it. So I could right click at the very top and say copy that whole column. Then I go down to the bottom of my spreadsheet where I see a plus sign. You may not be able to see this in the video, but you should be able to see it in your Excel spreadsheets. There's a plus sign, you want to click on that. It creates a new sheet. It's called sheet 1. And then when I get into that sheet, I want to click paste. So now I have all of the indicators. So then I want to go back to my data. So I click on the tab, scroll back over there. I'm going to highlight the whole column of median household income. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to click back over to the new tab that I just created, and I'm going to paste that data. So that column goes right here. Let's see why I did that. Back to my data, click the tab that says data, get my response variable, which is high school graduation. So I'm trying to predict high school graduation rate using median household income. So I'm going to copy that column, go back to the new sheet that I just created and paste. Okay, and there we go. So now I have everything set up the way I want it in order to make a scatter plot. So to make a scatter plot, I'm going to go ahead and click Insert. I want to click the graph that looks like this. So I click on that and I want to choose the first one, scatter plot. And then I need to, actually, you know what? Let's select the data first. So I'm going to go ahead and select the two columns that I want to use. This is easier. So I'm going to select these two columns. They're both highlighted. So all I did was hold down on the top of the column and then slide the cursor over. So both columns are selected and they look gray. So I'm going to click on Insert, click on Scatter, XY, Scatter. So that looks good now. Okay. Here's where you may want to make some changes. So I'm noticing, first of all, that there's nothing below $40,000 a year. So I might just right click on the numbers and click on Format Axis. And I really don't need that to start at 0. I would like that to start at 40,000. So I do that and then I say Enter. Okay, I can see the data much better now. Okay. Done with that. I'm going to click off of that. I also want some labels for my axes. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and click on Axis Titles. So now I have the option to change my axis titles and I want them to reflect the variables. So I'm going to say median household income. I'm going to say it's in dollars because that's very good. And then I'm going to change my y-axis title to high school graduation rate. Okay, now already this is starting to look really nice. So now that the graph is done, actually I want to change the title to something more descriptive. I want to say high school grad rate, I don't want to run out of space, versus income. Okay, or maybe education versus income, right? The axes titles can be very specific, but my overall title can be a little more general, okay? So I'm looking at the relationship between income and graduation rates. Now I'm ready to copy this. So I can copy it by right-clicking and clicking copy, but I have found that it's actually better to do a screenshot. And to do a screenshot, you just hit Windows Shift S on your keyboard all at the same time. So that's Windows button, the Windows button, the Shift button, and the S button all at the same time. And then I highlight over the graph, and then I'm gonna go into my project folder, and it's project 2.1, examining relationships, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy that graph right in there. It's all ready to go. So then I'm ready to answer part A, describe the relationship in context. I'm going to talk about any unusual observations. In this graphic, I think I see 3 unusual observations. So I'm going to want to research which states do those correspond to. Okay, so that's making scatter plots in Excel. The next video will show you how to calculate the correlation.